How can I start this giving thing? And I immediately started studying it, and I'm just trying to lead my family. I'm just trying to walk along here. But then how can we do more? How can we reach out with generosity? And over the years, I've read a lot about it and thought a lot about it. And I actually read a book that changed my life. I love the book. It's one of my top 10 favorite books I've ever read. It's written by an Orthodox Jewish rabbi. My friend, he's become a good friend of mine, Rabbi Daniel Lappin. And he became a good friend of mine because, I mentioned his book on the radio show and it started selling. And and he called me and he said, "Who are you? I love you." And so we became buddies, but his intellect is incredible. The book is called Thou Shalt Prosper, and the thesis of the book is the 10 reasons that Jewish people have had a tendency to prosper beyond the population in every setting that they've ever been in throughout history. And today in America, 3% of the population is Jewish, and 67% of the Forbes 400 is. Yeah, you want to read the book now, huh? Yeah. But one of the things, there's 10 things in here, and one of the things is generosity. That it's just part of the rhythm, culturally, religiously, with the folks in the Jewish community, is part of the rhythm of their lives is generosity. And it comes from this, and I love this picture of generosity. It's one of my favorite. As the Sabbath ebbs away each Saturday night, Jewish families prepare for the productive work week ahead by singing the joyful Havdalah service. The Havdalah service is recited over a cup of wine that runs into the saucer beneath. This overflowing cup symbolizes the intention to produce during the week ahead, not only sufficient to fill one's own cup, take care of your own household, but also an excess that will allow overflow for the benefit of others. In other words, I'm obliged to first fill my cup to take care of mine, but then continue earning or pouring, as it were, so that I have sufficient to give away to others. So the principle is, if the cup represents what we spend on ourselves, the principle is your lifestyle should always be less than your income. So I don't care how big your cup is. You can have a gloriously wonderful lifestyle as long as it's smaller than your income, so that there's overflow to be used for the good of others. And that keeps me earning. When I've got everything kind of taken care of, Sharon and I got financial peace now, y'all. But I keep earning because it keeps putting more in here for overflow for the good of others. And you end up working just for generosity, almost. It's seriously fun. And see, if you understand everything else we teach in Financial Peace University, but you don't get this lesson, you'll get the financial, but you won't get the peace. The peace comes from understanding this lesson. This lesson is the so that lesson. See, we get